up, I thought I'd just show you real quick what I like about Skitch. It's really easy to use. Shift Apple 5 on a Mac. I'm off and running. I can take a screenshot and then I can begin annotating it immediately, making comments, making changes. Could say, various things. Change button color. You can kind of like draw stuff. I'm not very good at it, but it's nice. It kind of smooths it out and stuff like that. You can write text. You can change colors after the fact. Lots of screen capture software doesn't allow you to go change sizes and things after the fact. It doesn't work on all the elements, but it works on text. You can take the shadow and the kind of the outline or stroke off these. You can change colors after the fact. You're like, man, I can't really see that. Let's change the color to green. Now it's green. You can get different sizes of arrows. Say, hey, let's go with that arrow. Go back in. And what's cool is you can kind of move things after. You can save this and revisit. You can quickly change the file name, and then if I was to drag that, I can drag it right out to my desktop, and there it is. I can email it. I can do it. I can store it somewhere, whatever you want to do with your images. Shift back over to Skitch. Let's say, oh man, I want to crop that. This one took me a little bit to figure out. I didn't realize you could just grab the edge. Bam. Now it's cropped. If you have a really huge image, you can change like kind of the percentage. It'll show the whole image, and you can crop it down, do what you need to do. You can take quick snapshots. Let's say I wanted to grab this web page or something here. Let's go to a different one. There's a little more on this one, so let's see how it does. Snap from link. Paste that bad boy in there. Processes it real quick, and then it's gonna spit out the page. And this is a great example. You can kind of see like the whole page. Start annotating it, but you can get a view. You can say, oh man, I actually don't need that. Let's cut that in half. And then, hey, I need some space to actually write some stuff. Pull it out. Bam. Now you're off and running. You can start talking about the various things that you like or don't like about a page. Or it's great, like let's say you have your own image, for instance. Here I have this image of the WordPress post interface on my desktop, and I need to send a client some instructions on how to do something. I can just drag that over. Bam, I have my image. Now I'm annotating the image that that I already had on my desktop or available to me, or maybe a client sent you an image or a colleague and they want you to look at something. So you can start annotating those things. You can, this is where the content goes, etc. And then bam, you can, drag it out to the desktop, or maybe you want to save it. So you can save here. And if you have your Evernote history hooked up, you can go back and edit things. If you share it, for instance, I can come down here, hit share, and then that's going to go to my Evernote account. It's hooked up in there, and that also gives me the ability to share a link. So I can share a public link via my Evernote account, and I can just send it over to someone quickly. I can save it to Evernote. The other cool thing you can do is you can save it to FTP. And so if you have a certain folder, you can just bam, toss it in a folder, and you could probably do some creative stuff there. Hook it to auto post. These are just a few of the things that that Skitch does that I really, really like. And the cropping's great. The annotation, it looks nice. Like the design on these things are good enough that I feel comfortable that I can send instructions or annotations to a client raw right out of Skitch via email or or even sharing if I needed to. So anyways, that's the quick overview. If you don't have Skitch and Evernote, I highly recommend it, and you should go download them right now. You can do that by going to evernote.com and /Skitch, or just choosing Skitch from the products. They also have kind of a sweet iPad app that's available that I also recommend. Sometimes you're testing or designing on iPad, and you can make your annotation right there. Hey, this is looking a little weird on the tablet. Save it to Evernote, email it around, whatever you need to do with it. So there's tons of options. And again, I'm just scratching the surface. I didn't even really get very far in, but highly recommend it, and hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. Actually, real quick, the other great thing is you're not limited to the browser. So, you could be in Photoshop, you could be whatever, and you can bring up your tool, and if you notice, you can hold shift for a countdown. And so, like, let's say you need to show them something in the file menu or something like that, you can hold it. It's going to give you a quick countdown, and then I could say, oh, like, you're looking for this option, and then bam, I have the drop down available. You can show people how it is. So anyways, hope that helps, and hope you enjoy Skitch as much as I do.